Okay.
Okay. 10 a.m. Like to call this meeting of the Operations Committee to order. Do you have any pecuniary interest?
None known.
None here. We'll get delegations, prior minutes. They were October council meeting passed there. I do have a question. I didn't see a task list.
No,
No?
no, you didn't.
Okay.
Nobody did.
It's because we've been getting so much done, we didn't
Yeah,
chance to do the task.
I like that answer.
couldn't populate it.
I like that answer. Okay. Moving on, health and safety, the arena joint health and safety sheets. Didn't see anything there. I'll move that we receive and file the arena health and safety.
Seconded.
Thank you. Public Works. Aha, I see something.
Yeah, did you read it though?
Review manuals for charging cordless tools through use a power bar instead of a cheater plug. That's what my notes say. And the chief was gonna discuss with other departments. Has that been dealt with?
We got a power bar there now,
Okay,
if that's the solution, yes.
that's what it wants to say. Okay, good. Anything else? No, that was it. We'll move to receiving file.
Seconded.
Thank you. Okay, read a monthly report. Eric, you're up. Please.
Morning, everyone. This is
Morning.
the Arena Month Report for October. Capcom amount was in for the annual inspection of the generator, no issues reported. We had a request from Quantum Life Cycle Partners to host an e-waste day. We actually hosted the day on Thursday, the 24th. The event seemed to be well attended with lots of traffic flow. We had a request from the Point Over Junior V lacrosse team to paint dressing room number 1. They were given permission a few years back to do the same and did a great job. I do not see any issues with the request, and we'll work with their team to find a date that works for both. Black and McDonald was in on October 10th to replace pressure relief valves on both compressor discharge lines. This was a outstanding issue from startup. Both compressors also had their annual oil changes. Compressor 1, they'll need a new piston and sleeve due to overheating at startup. New piston and sleeve were installed on the 17th. The cost of the parts were covered under warranty from the previous rebuild. The drain valve on the brine filter canister was also replaced during the visit. Ainsworth was in to look at boiler number 1 not firing up. It was determined that the igniter had failed and needed to be replaced. A new igniter was ordered under warranty from the manufacturer. That part has been replaced last week. So. Hoolar Plumbing was in on October 15th to replace shut-off valves on both the hot and cold water fill stations of the Olympia. Both have been leaking for some time. A meeting was held with Jen Matheson of the Point Over Junior V Pacers lacrosse team to discuss advertising opportunities at the arena and possible partnership and sharing revenue from the advertising. It was agreed that more discussion will need to take place to ensure that all our major user groups have the same opportunity to join in this venture. Mike will have some more information to provide. Canadian Springs was into service the water cooler. October 26th was the Point Edward Minor Athletic Association Spirit Day. The day featured face painting, button making stations, photo booths, team apparel provided by Team Outfitters, and even had a mullet station for anyone that dared. The event was a huge success with lots of family and friends in the stands watching all the minor hockey teams play home game. Terry Wardell of Future Pastimes has confirmed that Sunday, April 13th, 2025 will be their annual Sarnia Pop Culture Show at the arena. We look forward to working with Terry and his team once again. This will be their 10th annual show. MR Security Systems was in on October 29th to upgrade our ULC, which is the Underwriters Laboratories of Canada, fire alarm transmitter from 3G to LTE as the 3G mobile telecommunications technology is being phased out for fire alarm transmission. Jim Roberts Control was also in to disconnect, reconnect the hardwired electrical circuit that feeds power to the fire alarm signal transmitter. Jim Roberts also looked at the light poles not functioning in the north parking lot. It was determined that all poles have power to them, but the metal halide bulbs needed replacing or upgrading. We are currently awaiting a quote to have all 3 heads replaced with adjustable LED heads. Work management, 3 full-time guys, 1 seasonal employee, no specific training for the month of October. For the facility activity, on the prime time, we were 86% booked, and on the non-prime time, 67%. Factors that may be affecting the totals were the last of our regular user group started the week of October 14th. Point River Minor Hockey has started playing away games, resulting in some primetime ice being returned. Kearney Minor Hockey has been contacted and has started filling in some of the returned ice. Halloween resulted in some cancellations by both Point River Skating Club and Team Out. Interior regular maintenance cleaning continue daily. Exterior general maintenance around the building, and then there's the 3 light poles not functioning in the north parking lot. We did have a concern brought forward by Steve Roberts about a low spot in the north parking lot by the community hall kitchen entrance. He need to get a contractor. He wants to know. I'm gonna speak to Mike about getting a contractor to investigate.
I have John Severs coming to do some work for me, and he said he would come over and have a look for me and give me his opinion.
So that issue's been taken care of. Community hall, Optimus continue to manage the community hall. Concession stand, Red Coat the Range continue to operate the snack bar. Request for a new exterior door at the entrance to the snack bar. I put this down for 2025 capital item because there are some other doors that need looking at and replacing. Inspections, monthly fire extinguisher AAD, monthly generator test was completed by Claremont. Work and pest control was in for monthly inspection, and Jutsi in for monthly testing of condensed water and to calibrate the chemical regulator. In venue advertising, new pricing has been established as per Mike, and we're in need of a meeting to with the major user groups to discuss advertising further. Vehicle equipment, new board brush and flood cloth installed on the Olympia. Customer satisfaction. Received lots of positive comments from returning user groups and lots of positive feedback from Spirit Day, and another very well run event by the Point River Minor Athletic Association. Monthly SOP reviews as assigned by health safety coordinator, and we report on security. Capital and operating budget, all major 2024 capital budget items, projects have been completed. 5-year roof inspection is pending. Our Dale has been contacted and quotation was provided to complete the inspection, awaiting a date and time from engineer. Conversations have begun on 2025 capital budget. Closing comments. October was the first full month of ice for the 2024-25 season. The ice schedule was very busy. We welcome back the Point River Skating Club and the last of our regular user groups in early October. Spirit Day was an especially busy day, a very successful event once again. On the maintenance side, we had lots of equipment repairs, scheduled maintenance inspections completed. We still have a few outstanding equipment repairs that will be completed in the near future. The boiler igniter, which is done, and some dressing room heaters, which are getting replaced this week. Looking ahead to November, the ice schedule will be as busy as ever. We will continue to try and sell any unused and or returned ice, which is minimal. We will also try to accommodate as many user groups possible over the holiday season. We are seeing a big increase in ice requests for the 2 weeks during Christmas and New Year's. Currently, we have less than 4 hours available to rent. We will also work towards completing any outstanding maintenance repairs before the end of the year. If you have any questions or concerns, we'd be glad to listen.
I'm surprised about the roof. Like, didn't we just put a new roof?
So it's
in?
structural. It's more of a
Oh,
structural
okay.
5-year for insurance
Okay.
purposes.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yep.
And the comment about Sonia Minor taking ice,
They're taking it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good connection. I
Yeah,
feel
there's-
that-
yeah,
that's really-
Linda, I've worked with Linda before. and
Yeah.
she's-
well, that's great. Great way to do it. That's it, that's all I have, thank you.
I would watch, Live Barn. When are we gonna, do we know when we're gonna be open and running?
We had Cogeco come in last week to confirm that there is a connection that is coming into the building. It is live and active. Live Barn will now set up an engineering study to find out what they need to put in. It's very quick and easy. We should be in the next couple of weeks installation phase.
So I. Received file.
Yeah, the Spirit Day went really well. Arena looked great. Lots of positive comments, from people that were there.
Yeah, it was busy.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was a wild day.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was great. Yeah, see everybody using the facility and it was also neat and tidy.
We'll go to Public Works. Please. Steve?
Good morning, this is the committee report for October. No updates from last month. Work management is for full-time staff. Employee training reviewed monthly SOPs, building interior, exterior, no issues. Inspections, just the regular AED, first aid kit. Fire extinguishers. Sidewalks, roads, parking lots, various tree trimming and chipping. We're just trying to continue on our, trying to do streets at a time, so we're just trying to, we're working on Helena Street. Michigan Avenue finished the white line painting for the bike lane boundaries and the parking lane boundaries. All equipment is now winter ready, which includes the salt boxes at the buildings we've distributed. We patched some large potholes in Waterfront Park that have been plaguing us, so the 4-H chip came in handy for that because the parking lots stopped getting through to do anything else, so we were able to pull that off in early morning. We also trimmed a few trees at several bus stops at the request of Sarnia Transit. Parks and public spaces, the splash pad was blown up, winterized bathrooms and actual splash pad. The guys, we tuned up the grounds of the OPP and the fire hall for the fire hall's open house. The waterfront washrooms were closed and winterized also, and we added the same day that they were being closed and winterized, we added a accessibility porta potty at the splash pad. So that was the same day the washrooms were closed, and we really didn't have a lot of bathroom. Maybe an hour. Inspections reports, monthly fire extinguishers, which I already spoke of. Vehicles, we took the dump truck to Mount Forest, the installation of the new dump box and the plow. I received word from him that we should be able to pick that up this week, so I'm looking forward to getting that back. Nothing comes up this week, but Thursday or Friday, he said, which is, we're hoping that we sneak away and get it. If not, it'll be early next week.
Before the snow flies.
Yeah, I've been pushing a little hard on him, like leaning on a bit, so luckily it's ready and we're going to go get it. We're looking ahead, prep work for that service and Remembrance Day service, which I believe went really well. And we've got lots of leaves, so we've been out plucking leaves.
Mhm.
And then I also got a quote for, I don't know if anybody's noticed, I think Jim knows about it. It's the permanent festive lighting. Got a quote for to do the pergola, and then we could use it for. And Mike's got something to say on that too, I think, but I just thought it'd be kind of nice if we could change the colors. So we could do something for St. Patty's Day, we could do
Yeah.
something for Canada Day,
Yeah.
we could do something for, you know what I mean, so I just something that I saw. Actually, 4 AM shift, I was driving around, I saw a couple of them and they looked really interesting, so. But no harm in getting a quote on it, so. Yeah, other than that. Questions or comments?
Someone here has a lot of experience with that lighting system.
Yeah. I didn't know that till after I got
Yeah.
the quotes, but it's good, like at least you can be kind of a first hand,
And it's
yeah,
pretty simple.
And
yeah.
then,
It's fun.
the man down the street from me, they just had their house done.
yeah.
On
there.
Victoria?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one that got my attention
Yeah,
initially.
yeah, and that's not the same company, it's a different company.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It's the same one as you got a quote from. It's not the
Like-
same one I used.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, cause I called the number on
Yeah.
the sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, Jim's
Oh,
with a
okay.
different
Oh,
company.
okay. Yeah, these are just local guys, starting a local guy. Started doing it on their spare time, that they were telling me, so. They did a couple on Lake Shipton Drive.
Oh,
Up to,
oh,
and I-
yeah.
like, you know, the new build right there.
Yeah,
Coming up.
yeah.
He's got them, and then if you down the road, down the way, have some as well, so we do look really nice.
Just a reminder. It's time, like December 1st is when we start our parking bylaw.
Yeah.
No parking on the street.
And then we'll,
Few weeks away yet, but
I also already spoke with Sasha Gladwish about getting the extension cord put up, we're gonna put those up on December 2nd.
yeah, December 6th is the,
7th.
Seventh.
7th, yeah, so we'll have those.
light up the cul-de-sacs.
Yes.
Yeah. So like December 2nd, we'll have the extension cords up, and I spoke with her, she's happy.
Okay, so can light all the decorators know.
Yeah, I think
Fired
she's
up.
already working on that a little
Yeah.
bit, so I'm sure we'll have some other changes and stuff, but yeah. We have all that ready to go, so. doesn't take too long.
Just one question from Mike, I guess, yeah, any update on the food truck location? I think that was on the task list.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So I reached out to the proponent and they have submitted a proposal to the Federal Bridge. They were open for bids, so they're waiting to hear back from if they get the contract with the bridge or not.
Okay,
So we've not done anything
We're
until
on
we hear
hold?
back, yeah.
okay.
That's a change.
I think their preference is to be with us, but,
Oh, okay.
We do have pricing to, full pricing to be able to support that space. It's, as Jim and I just talked about, before we invest in, you know, making massive changes to that entire area, let's confirm that we have a vendor who's capable of being a facility.
Thank you, have nothing else on that? Movement receiving file?
Just, I'm sorry, I had one more question.
Okay, sorry.
How well received do you think the depot was at the arena for
For
the
the-
disposal?
Well, I wasn't there, but yeah, I came in, there was cars driving
Okay,
through.
I went, but
Yeah.
nobody was there when I went.
Yeah, they do it every year. I don't think it's
Yeah.
any cost to us either, so I don't see any harm. Usually what we try and do is do it before the arena opens. Yeah. And I think we did
Yeah.
have that opportunity, I think, but so maybe next time we'll have it in September rather than October, right? I think, but it's no cost to us. I
Yeah.
see it as a.
No,
benefit.
it's like, it's a really great
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
The other thing is, Lambton County Libraries are going to start having a battery disposal.
Okay,
And I think that's really great, because that's one thing in my house, like, you have the leftover batteries and then what do you, I took them. to
pretty
the-
tempting to throw them in the garbage.
I know.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a really good service of the library.
Yeah,
so-
that's good.
Yeah.
Instead of taking the pain.
Pardon?
They have it at the Point Everett.
Yeah, they just announced that it's going to be in all the libraries.
And all, okay, yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
we bring ours from the arena over to the library.
Yeah, and I think it's such a great service. So
Yeah.
I want people to be aware of that
That's something, maybe even put it in the next newsletter.
newsletter.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, it's interesting when you say that. I stopped there and there was 3 cars there when I was there at the E-Waste. And I was talking to the guy and he says he was happy.
okay,
He says he's been to some and there's been nobody all morning.
Yeah.
So he said, you know, he was fairly busy.
I actually did have a couple of people ask me if we were gonna have it again, like over
Yeah.
the last couple of months, and I was like, yeah, it should be, so there is interest for it, yeah, for sure.
The only thing I would mention about it is maybe some signage to assist them. I guess there was a people that did actually come into the arena
oh,
looking for it and not noticing that it was in the corner. He had everything set up. When you pulled in, you could see the dumpster, but I don't know if it was.
Where was it? Was it
Yeah,
in the
he was
back?
off, it's not like the other years. The
Oh,
other
okay,
years-
usually they're right up.
He
on
was
the-
towards the kitchen.
Yeah,
He towards the kitchen.
he was.
Usually
Yeah.
you wouldn't miss
Yeah.
them, like,
Yeah.
like in the Optimist, by the Optimist part,
By
you
the-
know, where they go in the kitchen. it
Yeah.
was right
Yeah,
there.
Right by the fence there.
Yeah.
And they have been.
In
more
years
visible,
past, they've been
yeah.
out front.
Yeah.
Main door.
But
Yeah.
I think that.
That's what we did.
The September.
We'll just make sure.
Or, yeah,
Yeah, we do it before license on
then we can have.
any
it.
days available.
Mhm.
No? Okay. Move on then. Thank you. Yes, Mike, you're up. I think, are you? No, I don't know, dispose of the surplus snowplow. There we go.
Perfect, thank you.
That is you.
It is me. Thank you. We've had a request by staff to decommission a snowplow that is, we're declaring as surplus. Public Works has seen an end of life in decommissioning of this plow. They stripped a number of components for repair of the existing plows. At this point, it's more of a scrap metal aspect. So we're just looking to confirm that we could, the cost of repair would be,
Oh, it's not.
yeah, it's not repairable, so.
This is the one that, like, we're going way back now, so
Yeah.
it was the spare last year.
Yeah.
Which I still keep.
Yes.
So, yeah, we stripped all the cutting edge, we're gonna move it to that newer one.
So the only difference to this report with surplus, normally we offer for sale,
Yes.
but
It's
it's not.
just gonna be
It's-
plain disposal?
Yeah, disposal.
Yeah, that was my question.
You wouldn't want this on the front. Pick up.
It's a lot of weight in the back.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would not fit on the pickup.
That's right. Do not drive down South, please.
No. Okay. Good, so. We receiving file? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is actually, no, there is a recommendation in there to declare it surplus and dispose of it at a recycling facility.
Yes. I'll move that, also move.
I'll second that.
Okay, thank you. Next. Speed spy. Speed.
Okay, thank you. I know that Jim had added the actual dashboards for each Michigan and front, and I believe you have copies of that. In noticing, I'll start with the Front Street, October, as we did previously, we broke it down according to the averages, maximum speeds for the month, as well as total traffic on an hourly basis. The average speed, as it can be indicated, southbound, again, they're significantly higher than the northbound speeds. It's been a trend and it hasn't stopped. In fact, it's gotten a little bit stronger. Whereas on average, like less than about 51% of inbound traffic is actually conforming to the speed, with 6% exceeding 6 kilometers an hour or higher. And again, they're a consistent increase every month from July. Conversely, 43% of outbound traffic is conforming to the speed limit and 10% are of excess speed. So that's over 60 kilometers an hour. It's becoming quite a bit stronger, and it seems like the trend is getting higher.
Well, just on that, I was leaving the village on Front Street this morning at 7:15. And cause I was doing about 52, I had a string of cars behind me, like just anxious to go.
Yeah.
And as soon as I went through the light, phew, everybody was gone. I'm going like, what the heck?
You got 10 minutes to get to the valley.
Yeah.
Leave early.
Yeah, and that can be shown in the distribution data, showing that 6, 7, 8 o'clock, that's where the traffic is quite a bit more dense, but also the speeds are increasing at that point,
I
so.
was just going for breakfast.
Right.
That guy.
So the average on that, as I said, the July is correlated with the speed, but there is a specific file that it can be shown there is I've done the number of average traffic to the speed increases, and traffic is decreasing as a volume, but speeds are increasing
Well,
as it goes.
I just did some numbers and it's just on inbound over 50, 33,000 cars. And then outbound over 50, 54,000 cars in a month. Like that's a crazy,
But over 50 is anything over 50?
Anything over 50.
anything over 50.
That's
So you could be doing 52.
Yeah,
that's why I
Yeah.
broke it down to 60 and above in terms of the
But I'm
excess
just saying,
speed.
like,
That's still
speed
quite
limit's
high.
50, and that just shows you that, like.
Mhm.
There's a huge volume.
But you even said you were doing 52, so you've added to one.
Yeah, I know.
and he's a cautious guy and he's.
Well, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, but
Like
that
threshold-
52 is only 50.
Why? Because you got 17-inch tires on the 16-inch?
No, because your car speedometer is always set 2 kilometers less.
That's why it never matches the pole
Yeah.
when I drive by.
Mine always does.
That's what I
Mine
was
never
told.
does.
I get like 80, 90.
No,
it's like
That's
right
fine.
up.
Manufacturing, apparently the manufacturers do that. I don't know.
Was
Anyways.
it 110? It stopped reading.
Yeah,
It doesn't go past 110.
Not anymore, it's less than that. I changed that as well.
And the same thing happens on Michigan Ave
Yes.
with my car and what's on the pole, but Now I'll have to check Venetian, now Venetian's up.
Right.
Yeah.
And you comes up, okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so continue, Mike.
The average daily traffic is been about 5,300 per day, and with 58% of them heading south. And so again, the trends are staying the same there. That's why. Now Michigan, again, broke it out the exact same way. When we look at the average data, the distribution shows that 75% of the inbound traffic is conforming to speed, which again is what we've been seeing, as well as 2% is excess speeds. Now that's inbound into the village. Outbound traffic, 69% of the outbound traffic is conforming to speed, which is again lower, but it's pretty stable. Those are the numbers we've been seeing, as well as 3.6% are excessive, again, falling within the ranges that we've been seeing so far. So there have been again fewer daily traffic with about 7,000 vehicles per day, and 69% of them are traveling outbound. So again, it's pretty.
Yeah, I did numbers on that too, inbound. Over 20, like over 28,000. And then outbound 32,000. Over 50. So it's still a lot of volume. Huge volume.
And we do have Venetian up, thanks, so guys, Public Works putting that up last week, we'll start getting the data, and I will add that to the report.
It's towards the crossing,
By the bus stop.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Any questions on?
Question? Okay.
No, it's Winter prep. Focus right now.
Yes.
My question on the speed fly is, what next steps are we looking at, or? You know, I don't think we can stop volume.
No.
I don't know where we go, will this have any impact on when we get our PXOs in? Will we have, like, I'm talking about type of PXO, whether it's a C, a D, or a B, based on volume, because there is in the calculation, I know they talk about pedestrians, which we don't have a huge pedestrian count, but we have a huge vehicle count. So
So the plan is already to go one
one
level higher
Okay.
than what the data shows, right?
Yeah, so the paradigm report indicated that we should use a PXO of a D with that snow flashing lights, that's your signage. We are gonna go to a C, which will have the flashing lights and allow more of that traffic awareness for people coming down that space. Each one of the intersections that we've indicated, there's gonna be 4, they will be matching all the way along.
So they'll all be Cs?
They'll all be Cs.
Okay, thank you.
Are the C's the same one that Sarnia has at Park Street across from Sacramento? Would that be a C?
No, there's an overhead flashing
No, it's
thing.
not.
Those are just.
It's not?
Just
Just the
There's
citizen
just the 2 LEDs above the
Yeah.
actual sign that you push. It's
So that's a
lights.
C.
That's a C.
The overhead is that Canatera.
I just.
For some reason, I thought that one moved
No.
as well.
Okay, I used to know, but. Forget. Okay,
So we're up in terms of the traffic volume and more of the speed in terms of Michigan. It may slow down the speed at where the speed camera is further down.
yes.
And we could see potential slowing down, or I'm hoping we do see potential slowing down as we come through that space. Front Street is more of that's a bit more of a challenge in terms of how we determine that outside of enforcement or more signage. I don't,
So we may see some adjustment now that St. Clair Street's opened up with the paving.
that's true.
So a lot of those cars that were just going, to turn, will probably not be going down there. And that might be a little bit of a change.
We'll
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah,
the
well,
will
the
make
data
some-
will show,
Yeah,
right?
it'll just shift over. to the other
Volume
street.
and speed. Any other questions
No.
on that? No, I have nothing. Okay. Move on to the next item. Sponsorship. Collaboration.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
you.
Thank you. One more time. So the recommendation for this is that meeting be held just to with each one of the representative groups. We've identified that there are 4 major representative groups within the arena, which we're going to report on the advertising program
And we were hoping to allow each one of these groups to authorize searching out advertisers and within that support their group the most, and then help assist us in supporting by selling some of the advertisements for that. An email had come, the CAO receiving interest for Point Edwards to have entering an agreement to allow sponsorship for the athletic organizations, Pacers, for example, the Pacers lacrosse, to possibly raise some further funds by allowing them to sell sponsors within the agreement itself. We do have the package, the media kit, which we did have approved. Again, Derek and I did meet with representative of the Pacers. In the meeting, it was an excellent meeting, came up with a number of different ideas, but that's where we considered not only one organization, allowing every single one of them to be able to do it. And then to be able to really operationalize it within the village to say, you can go to your individual vendors and they can all work together to see who is the best contacts. And then coming back to the village to say, we want to sell this spot, and this spot, so that we don't oversell, double sell, or make sure that everything is being utilized properly. The idea is that there was a revenue sharing in this. We're hoping that the organization would be able to receive 20% of the value of the sale for the advertising, which would keep the 80%. We're hoping that this would maximize the number of not only board sales, but also sales on stairs, sales on different types of walls as well. Increase revenue. And partnership. I think that the idea was that a number of the organizations are very well tied to the community here, both in Point Edward as well as in Sarnia and Landon County. So to be able to get the word out a little bit more and bring that additional revenue.
Unique opportunity,
Yes.
perhaps.
I've done some math on this and we can pull in, well, from what I look, if we sold everything out, we're looking at 30,000 plus a year. So that's significant revenue. 5 years, that's a new machine. You know,
Does that include paying out?
Yeah.
Paying out to the.
Our shares 30.
our shares,
Okay,
yeah, and that's. Cause I didn't figure in the ice resurfacer in this, really, you know, so we're at. About 30 grand a year we could bring in. You know, so we're talking a lot of revenue we're leaving out there, like, I'm thinking, you know, hopefully, and this will be something that'll grow, but, you know. Save us money, you know. And it's good for the organizations, they're gonna get a little cut of it, and also the businesses. We should see something in this, so. Anyways, I think it's a great opportunity to move forward, because we've been working on this for a number of years. Right, so be nice to gain inventory or revenue, rather than lose some, you know, a little bit every year. Thank you.
So Derek, there's a lot of legwork there. I appreciate that. Moving forward.
Appreciate that, yeah, that was good. So we'll make a recommendation that the meeting be held with the representative of each of the 4 user groups. That are explained in to explain on the program, and that the groups be authorized to search out advertisers should they wish to do so.
I'm seconded, sorry.
Okay, great.
Wonderful. Thank you. So.
Perfect. Thank you. I have something that I had a trails meeting last week, and they've got share the road stickers that they've handed out to different municipal representatives. I dropped some off at the bike shop here. They dropped some at Blackwell and at like different members of the committee. And they're wanting to know if we can put these up. You know, just have them at the desk. Anybody wants to take some. Or they even suggested possibly, and this is a municipal decision, put them on municipal vehicles. Just
We used to have one on the operations truck. Paul Churchill had one on the operations truck. It's still there.
these are magnet, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, like that's up to the municipality to decide if you want, if you need any more, I've got a contact to get some more. Through the trails, but we're just trying to promote safe cycling and active transportation and all that, so. That was something that came up and they asked us to take that forward. So Okay. Let's see. No. Let's move to financial statements. Arena financial statements. I didn't see anything. Move to receive and file.
Seconded,
Thank you. And Public Works. Oh, the only thing I had on here is, I guess it's parks. We never got any revenue for summer students this year,
We did not.
so that's a couple years in a row. We've got nothing. Or was it
I
last
thought we
year
got some,
I think
I
it's,
think
last year we got
3 years ago, we
4,000?
didn't
Yeah.
get any.
Yeah.
Last year we got some, this year we got none. There were quite a few municipalities that didn't get any this year.
Is that right?
I mean, there was a few that got,
So that's a federal
Lots.
program?
Yeah.
tourism got, I think for 4. I don't understand the rationale, but
yeah, it does seem to be
doesn't make any sense to
relatively
me.
random, but
Yeah. Okay. I just
continue
wondered,
to
like,
apply and
my only question,
Yeah, 4, 4, 5.
move that receive and file. Public Works Financial,
No questions.
okay. And, this, the next meeting date will be January 14th for the new chair. I just want to thank, everybody for the cooperation in that for this year, and, we're not going far, so we're always involved. So thank you for your help and, for what you've done for the village and the municipality and the residents. Thank you.
You too, Tim, that was, pretty pain-free for us, so.
It's not the right way to say
I
it.
like it.
That's nice to hear. Pain-free.
You want to make a
Pain-free,
pain in my neck.
And it can be in many different
Yes,
places,
yes.
yeah, so I feel like that's, all encompassing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We are.
Oh,